Hello students, welcome back to the discussion over friction, under which we are going to see now about the centripetal force. Now in this session I am going to discuss some equations, that is for maximum velocity or the maximum permissible velocity of a vehicle when it is in a curvy road, which is a level road or which is a banked road. What is banking? What is banking angle or what is banking of a road? These things we are going to discuss here. To start with, we are going to see one equation, that is maximum velocity of a vehicle on a level curved road. There is a road which is a curvy road. On the curvy road unto ಆ curvy road ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು vehicle ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, and it is a level road. There is no banking that we are going to observe, or there is no rise over the outer edge we are going to observe here. As that vehicle is moving in this curvy road, it is going to move with the centripetal acceleration. Uniform speed ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಕೊಂಡು for that reason it is going to move with the uniform centripetal acceleration, and that acceleration is given by the formula A is equals to v square divided by n, and the speed of the vehicle is equal to v. And now we can see the diagram like this way, the different forces which are acting over this body. What are the different forces that are acting here? The force which is going to act over this body, one is the normal force, which is normal or perpendicular to the surface here, which are in contact. And another force which is acting here, mg, that is the weight of the object or the weight of the can. And another force due to the contact, which is known as the frictional force. That is a horizontal component of the contact force. Whereas N is nothing but a normal that is a vertical component of that contact force. And this normal contact or the normal force and mg, the weight of the body, are acting in the opposite direction, and hence there is no acceleration is produced in the vertical direction. Vertical direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು acceleration produce ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ acceleration produce ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ? Net force which is acting on the body in the vertical direction or in the perpendicular direction is equal to 0. F perpendicular is equal to 0. ಯಾಕೆ F perpendicular 0 ಆಗಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ normal force ಮತ್ತೆ mg ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, equal in magnitude, but they are acting in the opposite direction. So there is a force is going to act in the horizontal direction only, and hence we can say the force which is acting on the horizontal direction, that is nothing but the frictional force which is going to act there, and it is a frictional force, or we can say it is the maximum frictional force which is going to act on the body. And it is a F max, we can see. That is the horizontal force which is acting. And this frictional force is going to provide the required centripetal force for the movement of the vehicle. That is to pass over the circular path. If it is that vehicle is a two-wheeler, bike agirbodu, cycle agirbodu, to pass over this level road, curvy road, what he is going to make? Just he is going to bend himself, that is towards the center of the circular path. Bend so that he can move without any problem. But for these vehicles, it is not possible to bend as the two-wheelers. Bend ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಡ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. To avoid this skidding, just he can move up to a certain maximum speed. What is that maximum velocity or the maximum speed in which that car or that vehicle can move in a curved road? ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೀಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. To realize this diagram, we can have the diagram like this way also. That is, in a curvy road that is of radius r, there is an vehicle is moving, so that the three forces that are acting, one is the weight of the body in the downward direction, another one is normal reaction, that is a vertical component of the contact force. They are equal in magnitude. That is why perpendicular force is equal to 0. There is no acceleration is produced in the vertical direction. Only we can observe this is a force that is going to act along the horizontal direction. That is, let us say F max. F ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ನಾನು F max ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. It is the maximum static frictional force that is going to act here. It is a limiting frictional force which is going to act. And this frictional force that is going to provide the required centripetal force that is to pass through this circular path. And hence we can say this maximum static frictional force, or it is a limiting frictional force, that must be equal to the centripetal force which is acting. Means centripetal force is equal to the maximum static frictional force, or it is the limiting frictional force. Now, what is this FC? FC and it is the centripetal force. In the previous session, we discussed about this centripetal force. Centripetal force given the equation is mass into velocity square divided by the radius of the circular path. And here we have to find out the maximum velocity with which that vehicle can move. And hence we can say that V max, V ಬದಲು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು, V max ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದು. Whereas F max, that is limiting frictional force, that is F max, that is given as F max is equal to mu s, coefficient of static friction, into n. N is a normal reaction, but this normal reaction is equals to m into g, and hence it is now mu s into mg. Substitute these values in this relation now, and hence we can say the value of Fc, that is the centripetal force, that is m V max square divided by r must be equal to mu s into m into g. We can cancel here the mass, and hence we can say V max square is equal to mu s into r into g, or we can say V max is equal to square root of mu s into rg, mu s into rg. The equation for the maximum speed with which a vehicle can move along a curved road which is a level road. Level ಆಗಿರುವಂತ curved road ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕಿಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. It is for that vehicle. With the help of this one, what you can say here, that maximum velocity is independent of the mass of the vehicle. A vehicle ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಕಾರ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಬಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಲಾರಿ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, or it may be a tractor, whatever it may be. If it is that vehicle is moving with this maximum speed, then there is no skidding that is going to occur. It is in that vehicle. But if it is going to move with a speed which is more than this one, at that time what happens there? He can't control the vehicle, so that there is some accident that is going to occur. That is for the 4-wheelers or for 3-wheelers or for 6-wheelers, etc. But for the 2-wheelers, he can bend himself, that is to get certain required centripetal force. That is about the equation for the maximum speed. Further, we are going to see about in all the cases, it is difficult to have this type of roads level road construct ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ maximum velocity ಅನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆ vehicle ಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ vehicles, ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. To avoid this one, we are going to construct the road such a way that the outer edge of the road is slightly raised than the inner edge. And hence we are going to have a method that is to provide the required centripetal force that is in a curvy road, that is with the help of a method which is known as a banking off road. What is this banking off road? There is the outer edge of a road is slightly raised with respect to the inner edge. That is in a curvy road, that is to provide the centripetal force, or that is to provide the required centripetal force. This method is known as the banking off road. Banking off road ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು? That is the outer edge of road is raised with respect to the inner edge. ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಇಂತ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರೀಜನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕರ್ವಿ ರೋಡ್. ರೋಡ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ದ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪಿಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಡ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಸಮ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ in which we are going to observe this banking off road. That is a curvy region where what happens there, this is the inner edge, this is the outer edge. Over here, this is the inner edge, this is the outer edge. Yen ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, inner edge ಅನ್ನ slight ಆಗಿ down ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, whereas the outer edge is raised here. For the two wheelers ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಬರುವಾಗ when he is going to move, that is in the curvy path, just he is going to bend himself, that is to get that required centripetal force. Another picture where we are going to observe more curvy region is present there, so that it is bent, that road is bent such way that the outer edge is raised than the inner edge. Inner edge is the outer edge and ಜಾಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು raise ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, so that the curve, it is a more curvy region for the reason, so that this vehicle can move without any damage, or it can move smoothly over the curvy region. This is about the banking of the road. Now we are going to say about the banking angle or angle of banking. What is this angle of banking? How it is defined? The angle of banking we can see with this diagram. Here there is a road surface. It is horizontal. That vehicle is moving in that banked road, so that the number of forces that are acting, actually there are two forces that are acting. One is that normal force, another one is the frictional force. And this frictional force is just we are going to have that another along with this normal force and frictional force, we are going to see the weight of the body that is going to act. There are three forces that are acting normally, but we can also say there is a n cos theta ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು force ಉಂಟು, f sin theta ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು force ಉಂಟು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ centripetal force ಉಂಟು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ different types of forces. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Is when we are going to consider the road surface, that road surface is slightly raised outer edge than the inner edge, so that the road surface is going to make certain angle with the horizontal. How much angle that is created, that is denoted as theta, and this angle or angle made by the road surface with the horizontal, which is known as the angle of banking, or it is known as a banking angle. And hence we can say the equation for a banking angle that is like this way: theta is equals to tan inverse of V max square divided by RG. Formula ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, that is theta is equals to tan inverse of V max square divided by RG, where here Vmax is the maximum velocity for the safe speed for the safe drive of a vehicle, or it is also known as the safe speed of a vehicle, and R is the radius of the circular path, G anyway, which is a known one, that is the acceleration due to gravity. What is the angle of banking? What is the equation for angle of banking? The angle of banking, that is the angle made by the road surface with the horizontal, and it is given by the formula theta is equal to tan inverse of V max square divided by Rg. The next discussion here, that is on the maximum speed, the same speed of a vehicle on a bank road. Now, ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು velocity equation ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Vmax is equal to root of mu s Rg. ಆ equation ಯಾಕಾಗಿ ಕಡೆಯಸ್ನೆ level road. ಈಗ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಆ ರೋಡ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು banking ಉಂಟು. That means the outer edge is less than the inner edge. At the time, what is that maximum safe speed with which a vehicle can move, so that he can avoid the accidents? ಅದನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ some diagrams are required. Now here we are going to see there is a car which is moving in a banked road with an angle theta. The force which is acting here, that is a normal reaction or the vertical component of the contact force, and mg, that is the weight of the object. That are the two forces we are acting. And this normal force that is split into two components. One is n cos theta and another one is n sin theta. Why? It is this angle which is created over here, that is equal to theta. Angle ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ theta ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So that we can split this vector, that is the normal reaction n, that into n cos theta and n sin theta. And in this diagram further we can see the different forces we are acting further. It is that contact force has another component that is in the horizontal direction, and that horizontal direction component what we are going to get there in this direction, that is nothing but the frictional force. Now really frictional force F ಅಂತ indicate ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. And this frictional force can be split it into two components. One is along the horizontal direction and another one is in the vertical direction. Over here, that angle is created, that can be shown as equal to theta. ಈ angle ನಾವೆಂತ ಕರೆಯಬಹುದು, theta ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್, over here another parallel lines, and this there is an intersection. On the intersection ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇವೆರಡು ಕೂಡ parallel ಆಗಿದೆ. So that I can say this angle is equal to theta. Geometrically we can show, and hence this frictional force F is split into two components. One is in the horizontal direction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ angle theta create ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, F cos theta ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. In the vertical direction we are getting that component, which one is equals to F sin theta. Now we are going to say there are number of forces that are acting. One is that n cos theta in the vertical direction, upward direction, F cos theta vertically downward, mg weight of the body is in the vertical or downward direction. Along with that one, another two forces n sin theta and F cos theta, which are acting along the horizontal direction, and it is towards the center. And this force, it is horizontal force which is present here, that is going to provide the required centripetal force. It is going to provide the required centripetal force for the movement of that vehicle that is in the banked road. Now we can say with the help of the components here, this n cos theta, F sin theta and mg are acting in the opposite direction. And hence we can see the equation like this way, that n sin theta, n the component what we are getting in the vertically upward direction, that is n cos theta, not sin theta. Component is n cos theta must be equal to the force which is acting in the upward direction. What are the forces that are acting in the downward direction, in the vertical directions here? There is F sin theta and mg. This must be equal to n cos theta must be equal to F sin theta plus mg. Or I can write the equation like this way now. Mg, mass into acceleration due to gravity, is equal to n cos theta minus F. What is F here? F is the static or frictional force, that into sine theta. This into sine theta. Let us say this relation as 1. And also, we know here for circular motion, the centripetal force which is required here, that is provided with the horizontal component. What are the horizontal components here? The horizontal components are, one is F cos theta and another one is n sin theta. And hence we can say the centripetal force, that is Fc, is equal to the horizontal components, that is n sin theta, plus both are acting in the same direction, that is why it is positive, F cos theta. Yeah, cos theta. Now what is this Fc? That is the centripetal force. The centripetal force is equal to mass into velocity square divided by r, where r is the radius of the circular region or the circular path along which that vehicle is moving. And hence we can see the equation like this way now. This is m v square divided by r. That one is equal to n sin theta plus f into cos theta. Let us say this relation as 2. Now we need the equation for the velocity, and hence we are going to divide the two relations here such a way that the equation number 2 divided by 1. What it is going to give now? This is m v square divided by r. This is divided by mg on the left hand side. That must be equal to n sin theta plus f cos theta is divided by the equation number 1, which is n cos theta minus f sin theta. Now we can cancel m. Cancel madlikkagutte, and hence we can write the equation like this way for the, this is v square divided by rg is equal to n sin theta plus f cos theta divided by n cos theta minus f sin theta. This is after dividing the two equations we are going to get there. Now for the maximum safe speed, we can see the value of this v is equal to, let us say, it is maximum safe speed, which is equals to v max. And the value of F, that is static frictional force, that is given by the formula F is equals to mu s into m. and divide the left hand side, and afterwards also we can divide that one. First substitute this value in the previous equation. For the maximum safer speed, the value of velocity v is equals to v max. Anyway, the static frictional force F is equals to mu s into n. By substituting these values, we can say here v max square divided by rg is equal to n into sine theta plus f बदला नावेन बरेबोदा ಈಗ mu s into n, this into cos theta, this is divided by n cos theta minus f means it is mu s into n, this into sine theta. Simplify further. On simplification further, we can rewrite like this way. This one as v max square divided by rg is equal to, in the previous equation we can see n is in the first term, in the second term, so that we can bring it outside. In the denominator also n is here, illi kuda bundu n undu, we can bring it outside so that this n can be cancelled, and hence we are getting the equation like this way. This one as sine theta plus mu s, n ಎಲ್ಲ cancel ಆಗಿದೆ, mu s into cos theta, this is divided by cos theta plus, sorry, minus this is minus only, minus remaining thing, that is n into sine theta. Now divide the right hand side by cos theta. Divide numerator and denominator of the right hand side by cos theta, and hence we can see the value of v max square divided by rg is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta, which is equals to tan theta. Next plus mu s cos theta divided by cos theta, which one is equals to mu s only, numerator divide ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ತರ denominator ಗೆ cos theta divided by cos theta, which one is equals to 1, that into n into sin theta divided by cos theta, which one is equals to tan theta. What we need here, maximum safe speed. That means the value of V max that is required here is V max is equal to and afterwards after I will take the square root on both side, and hence we can say Rg into numerator mu s plus tan theta divided by denominator 1 minus ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಕೂಡ cancel ಆಗಿದೆ, there is no n there in the previous step, there is no n, since n sin theta divided by cos theta, n cancel ಆಗಿದೆ already, for that reason only sin theta we are getting it, and sin theta divided by cos theta, which one is equals to tan theta, and hence it is 1 minus tan theta, 1 minus tan theta. This into only on the term a bit forget, this is mu s, not n actually, this one is mu s, is remind there, this is mu s, and hence it is now I can say this mu s into tan theta. And here we are taken a square root, and hence we can see it as square root of Rg into mu s plus tan theta divided by 1 minus mu s into tan theta. That is in the last step, we can see like this way. This one as 1 minus mu s is into tan of theta. This is the equation for the maximum speed with which a vehicle can move in a bank road in the presence of the friction. If it is there is no friction ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಎಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ವಾ ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ mu s value becomes equals to 0 and hence it is rg into tan theta. Denominator mu s 0 ಆಗಿದೆ. That means only one we are getting there, and hence we are going to get that is V max is equal to RG tan theta and square root of this one. Yavaga idu, if it is, you are going to imagine there is no friction, that means mu s value is equals to 0. And hence we can also get the equation for the angle theta, banking angle now. Theta is equals to, take the square on both sides, V max square divided by RG, that is equals to tan theta, and hence theta is equals to tan inverse of V max square divided by RG. The equation find out use that is to get the bank angle or angle of banking. This is one of the equation that is to get here, that is for the maximum speed of a vehicle with which that vehicle can move in a bank road. This will end our discussion for this topic. Thank you, one and all, and good luck for our study. Thank you once again.